ready? So Wrath, it is your turn.
So I'm going to emerge from the water and get up close to this new rat friend.
Mm-hmm.
And is he just chomping away?
He's just like lifting up the piece of meat now. So he's about to turn back around to face you. And then inevitably when he turns around he will almost certainly see Rudy and Rat.
Then oh boy. We never what's my version of grab and stab? I gotta grab and stab all on my own? I don't even have the stab, let alone the grab. I'm going to have lie up here.
Kjøre ut fra bygga.
And he's gonna dash and be a thing that hopefully distracts him. So basically a cat like creature has come into.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give the old, how is that meat? He told me lots of things. He was a very knowledgeable rat. He must, oh, what's that? And the old, look over there.
And the ratling gasps. Wilhelm, it's your turn.
I spin around the corner and I Wilhelm surprise him with my crossbow. This rat also has not seen me, correct?
You are not currently hidden.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, there's no advantage on this shot, but
I do have an ally within 5 feet.
Yes, you do.
Hooray.
My arm around him. Hey, buddy.
That's a 12?
It's a hit.
Ah, yes. Alright, so we will sneak attack. That's 17 damage.
Okay. The shot hits the ratling in the side of the ear, and he falls over again.
Oh. Then I will use the rest of my movement, but I can only. It's half movement through this stuff, through the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move along it, and I duck down into the water just to my nose. Can I hide in the water? Is it dark enough?
You cannot hide in the water.
Then in that case,
it's clear enough that like you can see the mud at the bottom. Yeah.
I will dash then.
Okay.
To get across.
Alrighty. So yeah, it looks like the cavern that you are in doesn't necessarily look like something that the ratlings have dug. It looks like it might have been here for a while, but that they've broken through this wall into the sewers and created it. The cavern itself under here appears natural, like it might be a natural like waterway that flows in, carrying fresh water basically into the sewer system. Ahead of you, what you can see is a little bit further down. Just check. And are any of you carrying any light sources or anything beyond Wilhelm's your sword?
I don't really need to right now.
I'm just using dark vision.
Okay. So you can see that the ratlings have created a small barricade along the land here. And what's actually happening is that while the water is flowing along here, this is rising up quite gradually. This to basically a cliff point, right? So once you get to about here where their barricade is, that's actually a 20-foot drop over there. And the water is flowing with the water on the lower level. The water remains level across, but this is snaking upwards about 20 feet.
So we really can't see over the barricade yet. Like whatever it is, it's almost at like the top of a hill.
Not quite. The only thing that you can make out just at the edge of your dark vision is that there is what appears to be there is a wooden bridge spanning over the water at a height of about 30 feet from one side to the other. It's a rough wooden rope and wood plank and rope bridge with what appear with two tunnels that had been burrowed out going to either side.
Sola og månen samtidig, ja.
You could hear clamoring.
Vi får ikke en solformørkelse da. Nei.
It sounds like bones rattling, crackling fire, and scritching and squeaking of perhaps dozens of rattlings in the distance. That's where we're going to take a break. And we are back from our break. We have all taken our short rest and are ready to continue delving into this awful sewer and seeing what the rattlings have in store.
If you're enjoying the stream and you want to help support all of this wonderful work that we are doing, please check us out on Patreon. You can find out how by following the links down below or at patreon.com/dungeon_dudes. If you do join our Patreon, you can also join our exclusive Discord community, which is exclusive to our patrons. You can come on there and discuss anything you want with us, all things role-playing games, Dungeons & Dragons, behind-the-scenes stuff on Drakenheim. You can even take part in our monthly writer's rooms where you can help Monty and I come up with ideas for future episodes. And you can submit questions for our monthly Q&As, which we record here on Twitch as well. So all of that is happening on our Discord through our Patreon, so make sure to join us there.
Of course, don't forget to look at the links below for our Teespring store, where you can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dudes t-shirts, like Yes, 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 and Way Bigger Than Ducks. Check out bit.ly/DungeonDudesMerch.
Yes, yes, yes. And in our game tonight, we used a variety of incredible assets produced by talented artists. They have graciously given us the permission to use these assets in our stream games, but you can use them at your table as well. We encourage you to check out and support these amazing creators, which include Roll20 with the virtual tabletop battle maps by Alex Vandara of Neutral Party and Ross McConnell of 2-Minute Tabletop. We have custom maps created using Dungeon Fog and Wonder Draft, player character artwork by Jeremy Cole, NPC token artwork by Matthias Burbick, monster token artwork from the D&D 5e Monster Manual and other source books, spell effects tokens by Gabriel Picard, and music by Tabletop Audio. So please, please, please check them out and support your very own creators too. You've got Kelly, Monty, Jill, myself. We're all doing amazing work, so thank you.
Yeah, in fact, tonight's map is a trifecta because it's a map that I reconstituted in Dungeon Draft that was originally drawn by Dyson Logos and then uses assets from all of the above. So
it looks great.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, especially we get to work with some really awesome map making tools. And so when I have the opportunity to make something on my own, it's often there. So if you wonder where all of our stuff comes from, that's what there. The full list is always in the video description as well, if you are wondering. So here's the situation. You're looking at the flow of water, which is coming in from the north, flowing out into this underground lake, and then the cliff face that is rising up to the rattling barricade. We can see it looks like perhaps a ramshackle bridge made by the rattlings across from two tunnels, which look like which appear to have been dug by the rattlings. So while this is
Grabbit stab with Wrath as the distraction.
I will use Bruce his powers to look up ahead and see if we can gather more intel on what that chattering, and I feel like we are closing in on the encampment.
It is best if Bruce can remain unseen, as cats and rats, usually in my experience, don't get along.
So I want to send Bruce up ahead, but stealthily, so he's not going to be just floating around.
Okay, make a stealth check for Bruce.
He's also quite clean, as you can see.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh no, he gets a 5.
Okay.
He's loudly licking himself. Look at that lick.
As Bruce kind of does that whole thing where you know how a cat can be really silent and stealthy, but in the process of being silent and stealthy, they knock something over.
And they startle themselves, yeah.
Bruce walks through the barricade that the ratlings have constructed, and as he does so, one of the posts breaks free, and the entire thing collapses behind Bruce. And Bruce just looks back at it and kind of shrugs.
And in his mind, Bruce, hide.
Okay. Bruce is going to dart underneath the bridge. And as Bruce does so, a pair of ratlings walk out from the edges towards the bridge. And the two of them look at each other. They look at the wreckage, and they immediately start arguing. One says to the other, "I told you that would not stay. It would break. Crap, 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 crap. Bad. You bad builder." And be like, "I'm not bad builder. You teach me everything I know about building. I know carpenter. You're supposed to be expert." Yeah, and so they're arguing back and forth, screaming at each other over the status of the barricade.
They haven't noticed us at all.
No, because you guys are actually with where it is. You can all just kind of see them because there's kind of see them, but they would really have to kind of crane themselves. It's like you're seeing their feet, right? Because with the way this whole escarpment curves downward, if you imagine it sort of three-dimensionally, you can see their feet and the fact that they're on the bridge and you hear them yelling, but they would actually have to come down from the bridge to, like, they would only be able to see kind of up to here, about here on the bridge with how the sloping goes.
Get in there.
Yeah, I gotta start to make my way up over the ridge.
Are you still in disguise?
Yeah.
Okay. The two ratlings approach you and they go, "Shh." And they go, "Oh, you knew."
I knew here. Here's some food, and I toss it at their feet.
Okay. One of the ratlings catches it and be like, "Is this Short Tail?"
Yes. I honor him. He attacked by manlings.
I always tell him I was going to eat him one day. Now I do.
You would have wanted this.
No, he would not have. But it's better this way. He don't want me eat. He would rather be alive, like all of us. But it happened.
The ratling at the front told me to watch out for chompers. I brought him meal.
You brought
To
him.
his
You brought brought him some shorttail?
Yes, is Chompers close by? I mean, is Chungus close by? And Chunker?
And they point down this way. Yeah, yes. Go join party. You might want to make sure that you got lots of extra meat to give to Chunker when he get there. He's very hungry. Be like, yes. You give out too much.
And I'm gonna walk, keeping my distance from the other rat, but I want to kind of walk up and just kind of take a look down that way.
Alrighty. Here's what you see. As you come around the bend, the tunnel descends sharply. It's a very steep decline, but you can then see the large cavernous chamber that has been dug out before. Supported by 2 pillars of rock, you are looking at a massive rattling den. All manner of hay and twig rat nests have been built in the corners of the room, covered over with refuse, garbage, and trinkets that the ratlings have amassed from stealing from the city above. Many of the things that they've collected are things like children's toys or objects that, like there's a hobby horse in one corner. There are books that they have scrawled all over, things of dice, bits of clothing, and in the center of the room there is a great pyre where there is a source of light that is illuminating the room, where the ratlings are cooking what appears to be a person over a spit. The person looks quite well done, and the smell of human flesh fills the room. And so I will reveal this large room to you. So you can smell the burning human flesh, and in the midst of the room, you guess there's maybe 2 or 3 dozen ratlings.
If I go across the water, will they see me? They can't see that far, right?
They from the bridge above. If you cross the water onto the other side, no. But yeah, this is the big rattling's chamber. So, yeah, there we go. So you can see that there's all the manner of nests, and there are several human bodies, and the carcass of a horse, and something that defies description. That the ratlings are busily. Many of them are in the middle of the room, busily cooking their dinner. As you do so, you can see that a group of ratlings are entering in from the south, dragging several, the carcass of several dogs with them, and they're like, "We got dog meat tonight, yes." And yeah, so this is the ratlings' awful little village of horrible animals. So there we go.
Does it look,
It's a mess. Does it look pleasant? No.
Does it look flammable?
There's a lot of kindling here. The rats' nests are made of hay and twigs. It looks like the ratlings are probably sleeping like 4 or 5 of them to a nest. So you can see that these are all the like several of them are actually, very few of them are actually sleeping right now. Those of them that are around the nest are brutally gnawing on bits of food, and they're even like getting into the bones and sucking up the marrow as they eat. And some of the ratlings are fighting with each other. It looks like a couple of the ratlings might have a jug of moonshine, and they might be slightly drunk as well. And beyond that, there are all manners. And it looks like they've made themselves a couple couches out of some combination of human skin and maybe sheepskin.
committed I am to this character. To partake in the great breeding. Is Bruce? Are the two ratlings that are closest to me sort of interacting with me?
They appear to be on watch, and they're patrolling the bridge.
Because I want to send Bruce. I kind of want to go across the bridge and try to check out there. But does it look like they're guarding it? Can I kind of get a read on it? Like, are they?
These two ratlings are both carrying spears, shields, and they have crossbows sitting against the sides here as well.
Okay. I want to try because I can. Does the dismiss and reappear of Bruce cause? Do I have to do any sort of like ta-da, or is it kind of like just happen?
The ratlings probably aren't smooth. Is it a mage?
Because what I want to try to do is dismiss Bruce and then have him appear. I think I can have him appear within 30 feet of me. So I want to have him appear like on the other side of that, in that cavern, and just try to continue on so he can learn more about the inner workings of this area.
Okay. So you dismiss Bruce, and what I want you to do is Bruce reappears there. I want you to make a dexterity check, which is basically a check to see if he can get the opportunity to hide when he moves.
Okay. He's gonna get a 21.
Okay, so now stealth check.
Stans het kjøretøy.
Really blew it. 22.
All right. Bruce reappears hidden on the ratling's feet.
I don't know if you guys can see Bruce right now, but he's super hidden.
And one of the ratlings search you. What are you doing all that pointing and shuffling around? Go eat.
And so I'm going to kind of hang out in the corner here, and can I look through Bruce's eyes?
Yes.
So you just walk into this room of ratlings and then just like zone out.
And I just kind of like lean against the wall, like I'm a wallflower at like a party. It's like when you go to a party, you don't quite know people, it's not happening. I just kind of shuffle into the room and kind of. It'd be a disaster, but at this point, I'm really into it.
Okay. You are currently looking through Bruce's eyes. Rudy, Wilhelm, and Rat, all three of you can roll me a d6 please.
That's a 5.
6.
4.
Bruce can now see that there's another set of doors leading off in two directions. First, there is one room ahead of him that has a large rug made of a cow's skin in the middle of it, that then continues up along a very sharp incline to a room that looks like there is some candlelit coming. This other passageway curves
Dan kan je
around
stoppen bij Helsfyr.
and does not
Jonsfyr.
and you can't see which way it goes from there.
And I think I have to be. He has to be.
Within 100 feet.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get my.
So right now he's within 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep chugging along to basically the maximum range. I want to see how far I can, just to kind of understand.
Yeah, that would be this is kind of the maximum range.
Okay, okay. So he's just kind of like peeking through. It's just a quick little check, and then I'll likely
Okay.
just dismiss Bruce again.
Even kjøre.
Bruce moves through and up, and finds a very
Vi
cozy
skal de
looking
bussene til
book
den, altså.
that is covered in scrolls and what looks like they might be
Ha det bra. Ha det bra.
well appointed for a
Hello.
single ratling and a pile of gold treasure and a few delirium crystals. But there's no one in this room.
What I could
Looking
do.
across the room, there's a small table, a small elevated rock actually, where a map is laid out. Looks like it might be a map of Westamar.
I peer at it. I want to try to memorize as much of this map as I can. What's significant about it compared to like just any old map? Is there markings on it?
There is a red line drawn on the river from Drakenheim to here, to Dransville.
Interesting. I'm gonna dismiss Bruce.
Okay. Bruce is dismissed.
And so
As-
now
as
back at the
you're-
party.
as you're back at the party, coming to you back at the party.
Oh hey, what's up?
As you come back to the party, you open your eyes to see that there are 3 ratlings looking at you. And the 3 of them are eyeing you over, being like, "He okay? His eyes rolling back in head. He very big." And as you come back to it, like, or back in your body, the 3 ratlings go, "Oh, what you doing? You falling asleep standing up? What wrong with you?"
I
You should
was
eat.
remembering.
And they and they hold up a thigh.
Oh, like a human one?
Yeah.
I can eat now. I'm nervous. I ate lots of short tail. I need to make sure I have.
You the one that ate short tail? That
No,
short
no,
tail?
No. Lots of rat eat short tail. I have short tail here, or what left of him. He attacked my manlings.
You knew, yes?
Yes.
You bring short tail as offering to Chonker?
Yes. Is that bad? Is that good?
No, that good. You kill him?
No.
You
He
not tell
got killed by
Chonker that.
manlings.
You not tell Chonker that. You tell Chonker you kill him.
Oh,
Chonker be mad if you steal someone else's kill.
I kill short tail.
Good.
And I do a rat wink.
As you do a rat wink, you hear a thumping coming from the other direction.
Let me guess. That's not short tail.
The ratlings go quiet. As coming out from the opposite passage to the middle of the group of the ratlings is a massive beast that looks like the cross between an ogre and a ratling. It is about 12 feet tall and has this tiny little head and bulging muscles and thick ripples of fat and flab. Massive muscled arms and this giant paunchy belly. But one of its arms, instead of ending in an arm, it's just an axe blade that has been haphazardly, and you can actually see there's like an infection going up the rest of the arm where it's been bolted into place. And it looks like on the back of this ratling's neck, about between the neck, there is this wire coming out of it. And dangling on the end of the wire is a sphere that has a piece of delirium inside of it. And there's several other wires that are all going down the spine of this massive ratling that are then connected with tubes into this tank that is partway in the ratling's side. some sort of liquid is flowing through this thing's body, and it has kind of this big pair of goggles and a helmet that barely fits over its head, and bits of chainmail covering the rest of its body. And it comes out and goes, "I hear there's new meat. Yes, yes, yes. I want to see the new meat."
I new meat. I kill short tail. I bring offering.
The bellow is so loud that Rudy and Wrath, you can hear this voice down the hallway. What are the two of you going to
I'm using the scroll of invisibility.
do? Okay.
And I'm gonna.
I'll drink my potion of invisibility.
Okay.
Did you say invulnerability?
Invisibility.
Okay. So we're both invisible, and I'm going to try to get as close as possible with Rudy.
Okay. The two of you can go as far up as you like. The ratlings are all cheering, and they're going, "No meat, no meat, no meat, no meat. Eat, eat, eat." And the one of the ratlings pushes you, Wrath, and it doesn't notice that you're an illusion. It just kind of shoves you forward. And you're like, "Yes, yes, yes. Give to Chonker. Yes, yes, yes."
And I shakily hold up the short tails, offering whatever's left of him.
This big meaty fist reaches down, grabs the piece of meat, brings it to its mouth, and starts chewing. Nom, 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 nom. This good meat. You good meat. Yes, yes, yes. You stay. You big. I like you. Yes, yes, yes. You be my friend now. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very good. Now, tell me your favorite color, new friend.
Red.
Like blood, I like. Yes, yes, yes.
Blood. Yes,
Yes, yes, yes. And all the ratlings start chanting, "Red blood, manling blood, red blood, red blood."
I really think Raph's starting to lose. I'm like whispering to Rudy. I think Raph's losing himself in this role. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this anymore.
I will lead you, my ratling friend.
Oh no.
Now, what your name?
I'm Chompers.
Chompers. Now your name, Big Red Chomp. You my best friend now. This good meat and you big. You stay and be my friend. Big Red Chomp.
Yes, yes, yes. I Big Red Chomp. We chomp manling together. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, we go chomp more manlings now. And the ratlings start chanting, "Chomp man, chomp mans, chomp mans."
Oh boy.
And
I look around and I can't see anybody. It's just I am in a sea of ratlings. Talking to Chonker.
yes, yes.
It's getting a little I'm just trying to go with the flow. So whatever, I'm just cheering along with them. I'm just trying to buy time. At this
Okay.
point.
Chonker asks you, "Big Red Chomp, what your favorite way to kill manling?"
Yes, yes, yes. I like to lure them into false sense of security and start with their legs so they can't run away. And
What?
then
you like to use to get their legs?
I use, and I pull out my. I have a small knife, which I assume is almost like a that's knife, you know.
Big red trunk, you call that knife this knife? And he holds up his arm.
And is it like a knife? Is it like a sword?
It's like the size of a greatsword. and he said, every ratling, go get your big knife. Yes, we go eat rat. We rats. We go eat manlings now. Yes. Go eat.
Is Raph just going to join them? Like, do we need to get out of here, or is he going to do something? I'm waiting for a signal.
The ratlings are all starting to grab their weapons. Rudy, Wilhelm?
I'm waiting. Like, I don't want to attack this many ratlings. I'm waiting for Raph to let me know that it's go time.
And I'm waiting for you guys to come do something and save me. So I'm just like kind of just like watching everything unfold.
You know what?
And I can't see you guys, so I can't even communicate with you at all. I have
How
no
tall is
idea
this
where you guys
cavern?
are.
At the space that you are at, it's no more than 8 feet tall.
But when you go into the big room, how tall is the big room?
The big room is about 15 feet tall. At 20 feet at its tallest because it has to accommodate Chonker.
And Chonker's 20 feet tall?
Chonker's 12 feet tall. He probably is actually taller, but he hunches over.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is because I can telepathically talk to Houdini, right? Something like that. I send Houdini in to literally like fly around the room, but avoiding the rats and especially Chonker to like give Wrath a sign that we are here.
Okay.
We are ready.
Houdini flies into the room, and the ratlings immediately react. And you hear a chant of, flying food! They don't seem to be questioning where the owl has come from. But within a minute, Houdini has several arrows and spears thrown at Houdini, and Houdini is killed.
While they're throwing stuff, can I start? I want to try to sneak away. While all the commotion is directed at Houdini using the distraction.
Chonker's attention is totally placed on you. 100%. You are his new best friend.
I just so charismatic.
You
guys,
see that.
there's flaws. There's flaws to being
because
so
Houdini disappears, Chonker is aghast because he's like, my new friend should eat that flying bird. But where'd it go? Who take it? Who take the flying bird? Who take it and eat it already? No. You know rule. When food come in Chonker decide who get eat. And so Chonker is pointing at all the ratlings where Houdini died. Because Houdini doesn't leave behind a corpse, he seems to think that one of the ratlings has eaten Houdini already.
Mutiny.
Creating distrust amongst the ratlings, their heads. I'm going to. I want to start running around and blindly accusing ratlings with my knife.
Which ratling would you like to accuse?
First, we gotta play the part, so I gotta go to this one, the one that's just north of me.
Okay.
I go, you eat flying food?
No, it's not me. I promise, no. I just shot it. No, I don't eat it. "It's him!" And he points at the one beside him, and she goes, "It's not me, it's her!" And the rattlings are all pointing at each other, and Chonker says, "Eat one of these three. Big Red Chonk, which one you want eat?" And the three rattlings are like, it's not me, don't eat me. Me not know who eat first. Chonker says, "In this case, only one solution. Eat them all."
And I guess on that note, I'm gonna take a step back because I want to give Chonker some space to get in there.
Chonker comes forward and guts this rattling like a fish, and says, "You all eat. Go ahead."
Do the rattlings swarm into that area?
No. He says to Wrath, "You get first pick. Take best pit of meat."
I'm gonna take a big honkin' piece, and
Don't you have some tools that River gave you that might help? Anything?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna drop a. I want to drop a fireball.
There we go.
That's what I was waiting
Right in
for.
here.
I've been waiting for days.
Fire.
All right.
Fire is always a signal.
All right, it's happening. So, first we will roll for initiative.
I really didn't want to be in the middle of it though.
I'm not gonna sneak in there and stab a guy and then have them turn visible until there's a fireball or something else happening. That's what I was waiting for. I'll save you.
Look up, don't worry.
I mean, not with that roll.
10.
10 for Rudy.
8.
8 for Wilhelm.
And 10 for Wrath.
Okay, Wrath,
You go first.
Okay.
Pulling out the scroll of fireball is very confusing for everybody, and the rattlings are surprised.
Woo.
Where are you going to drop this fireball?
I'm gonna try to get. I want to catch the edge of Chonkers, but I basically want to get like there. Now I want to delete that. What do I?
Just gotta clear all the lines.
There we go. So there-ish, because I want to also like seeing the opportunity for the tinder box that we're kind of living in. I want to try to like not only eliminate as many of the rattlings as I can, but really try to get the fire started down here.
Okay. So technically, the scroll of fireball is not on the warlock spell list. So I'm gonna have you roll me an Arcana check, and otherwise we might have a wild magic search.
Hey.
Can I figure it out? I get a 19.
Alrighty, you can. So the fireball goes off without a hitch, erupting with a massive explosion. Roll 8d6.
I just have to do it. 9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3. So I think 25. 9 plus 7. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so the rattlings over here that are caught in the blast are incinerated.
Even if the
yeah, even if they succeed their saving throws to that, what was the total?
what, 25?
Yeah, even if they succeed their saving throws, they will not survive.
Good to know.
So they are annihilated. And what we will say is that this bit of rattling nests over here is lit a flame, as well as the bits over here too. So I'll mark those areas as on fire. Incidentally, despite being not very dexterous, Chonker succeeds his saving throw.
Well,
But he still takes some damage from the initial fireball. Chonker is actually first in the initiative order, but he was surprised. So, Wrath, that was you. Do you want to move?
Because they're surprised, do they get, can I just run?
You can, but Chonker's had his round, so he's not surprised anymore.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna try to book it.
Chonker sees what you did and goes, "Best friend, worst friend," and gets a 24 to hit you.
Oh yeah, baby.
Dealing a total of 22 points of slashing damage as you rush away.
All of my spine. And I just start booking it for the water.
Alrighty, Rudy, it's your turn.
now, being invisible, can I move past people without getting opportunity attacks?
Correct.
Okay, so, the question is, can I make it to the big boy? What?
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
To the big
Oh
boy.
Lord, he coming.
I sneak over to the big boy, and then, oh, he's not surprised.
No, he's
okay.
not surprised anymore. He's a big one. But you got advantage on your first attack because you're
Oh, okay, because I'm invisible. Alright. I immediately start taking some swipes at Chonker! Oh yeah. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a big. 8 damage.
Okay.
Another. Oh, 25 to hit.
He is so big and blubbery, it's just about getting through the fat more than anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the stream now. See you guys later.